Hey everybody, Pastor Saeed here. Neil deGrasse Tyson, the famous astrophysicist and one of my modern day Black History Month heroes, on an interview just this month on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, he talked about how by 1970, travel to the moon was not science fiction, but it was science fact. Saturn V had taken Americans to the moon, and human presence was finally beyond the Earth. What was even more amazing that he shared was that we had went to the moon and we had discovered the Earth for the first time. No longer was the Earth, as we see in the social studies or in this globe, as a big rock with a bunch of different colored lines and territories that people have claimed, but now it was one large mass. We had to think of the Earth as a planet, not as a cluster of flags and lines. And it was here in 1970 that Earth Day was established. As a matter of fact, this month on April 25th, we celebrate the 50th anniversary of Earth Day. The Environmental Protection Agency was formed, leaded gas was banned, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration was founded. No one had ever thought of connecting the oceans and the clouds in one organization. Tyson says this, he says, a cosmic perspective can descend upon you in such a way that you are realigned with your own survival and the survival of others, so that maybe you're going to do something about it. I believe the same thing is happening right now, brothers and sisters, with this coronavirus crisis. We are in a world that seems to be so focused on my nation versus your nation, my hood versus your hood, me versus you. But right now we are being forced to reconcile, to realign, and remember the fact that we are all connected. We are being forced to remember the fact that my health is connected to your health, and your health is connected to my health. And the prayer, I believe, that we should have, as Neil deGrasse Tyson said, is that not only are we understanding and realizing that, but that we are going to go do something about it. Whew. In Acts 1:8, Christ reminds us of these words. He says, you'll receive power when the Holy Spirit comes upon you, and you will be my witnesses in Jerusalem and in Judea and Samaria and to the ends of the earth. You know, in these few words, Christ is reminding us of the same thing we've been talking about, that we are all connected. He says, pray and be his witnesses in Jerusalem, where you are, my hood, your hood, where you happen to live. He says, pray and be his witnesses in Judea, the larger area around you. The church that I pastor is in Waukegan. My Judea might be the North Shore area or even the greater state of Illinois. He also says, pray to the ends of the earth. All the places that you have heard of, may never have a chance to go, may want to go. Man, my ends of the earth happen to be Antarctica. I know no one wants to go to Antarctica, but I do. And Brazil and Alaska. But Jesus doesn't just leave us there. He also says to pray for your Samaria. I can't get into details right now, but I'll just tell you that Samaria might be defined as the places that you don't want to go either. But they're still worthy of the witness and of the prayer. I'm asking us to pray for our Jerusalem, where we are, our places that we inhabit, the places close to us. I'm asking for us to pray for our Judea, the greater areas around us, our greater county or county area, or even our state. Pray for the ends of the earth, all of the earth that's suffering under the weight and the heaviness of this coronavirus. But I'm also asking us to pray for the Samarias in our life, the places where we don't want to go. And it might be people as well as places that we don't even want to get into right now. On April 11th, New City Manna is having a Holy Saturday virtual revival. It's going to be online. We're going to be streaming it through YouTube. And I'm asking you to be a part. If writing is your medium, I'm asking you to take your Jerusalem, your Judea, your ends of the earth, and your Samaria prayers and write them down on a half sheet of paper and send them to me. But if you want to take it a step further, I'm also asking you to take your Jerusalem, your Judea, your ends of the earth prayer, and your Samarias, and I'm asking you to encapsulate that in a 60-second video and send it to me as well. That's 60 seconds, no more. We want to show the world that we are living in not just a cosmic perspective, but a holy perspective. And a holy perspective that descends upon us in such a way that we are willing to admit that we will reconcile, we will realign, and we will remember the fact that we are all deeply connected. Praying I see you on the Holy Saturday Virtual Revival Service on April 11th. Thanks.